shouldn't be eating it when you're driving.
Oh my God.
Keep your eyes open.
Unbelievable. Nice though. What a morning for it as well.
Not too bad. Always
bad. Oh my God.
Always practice safe driving and eat tangy oranges.
Yeah.
Officially in Wales.
We're in Wales. Hey, about an hour and 20 to go. Just can't believe the weather again. Absolutely unreal.
But it is meant to turn.
Yeah, so we'll see. Absolutely cruising. Roads are quiet. Perfect. We saw the sea first.
It's like 8-2.
Cancel there as well. Yeah, I don't know if any of you do this as well. Whenever we go away, it's always a competition who can see the sea
but
first.
You did cheat because you can see it on the sat nav.
Couldn't see it on
you
there.
can see it on the sat nav. So
amazing castle up there as well. I don't know what that is.
Where are we?
Yeah, that's about 3-1 to 0 something now.
It is not.
It is.
How is it?
It is.
I've literally seen the sea like 8 times.
No, since you've had the map.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. Nora.
You're such a liar. You're a cheat as well. You saw it on the map.
Well, another victory in the bag.
I was going to say, is it definitely the sea? But it definitely is.
So I thought now would be a good time to properly introduce ourselves. I'm Alex, and along with my wife Jo and our dog Barney, we're currently travelling across the UK coastline in our newly converted campervan, Lenny. To own our own campervan has always been a massive dream of both of ours, so when we got married in October last year, we made the decision to convert our own campervan instead of a honeymoon, and it's the best thing we ever did.
Canoe.
Not a clue.
Not a clue, don't know. Is there any experts?
No.
Watch out. Dunno. Maybe keep to the right, I think. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but there looks like, I don't know, an old building or bunker, and Alex...
It's a bunker,
it's a bunker. It's World War II bunker. That's what Alex has come to the conclusion of.
Yeah, factually correct.
Yeah.
Don't need to.
No one needs to check.
Yeah. That's it. Love it.
There is a lot of buildings up there, to be fair. You're not thinking it's some sort of mill or something?
Probably.
So if you're still watching this video, you're probably wondering by now, where are we going? So for this week's trip, we decided to head to the Newborough National Forest, which is situated on the south-western tip of the Isle of Anglesey. This is famous for being one of the only places in the UK where the forest meets the beach, and it's been on our hit list for some time. We've seen loads of content online and it looks absolutely stunning. So we've arrived at Newborough Beach. Just got this little park over there with the van. It's just in the standard car park, but looks amazing. To be fair, we're just going to.
It smells like a nostalgic beach. I don't know how that. Makes sense.
It does. I think it's like all the pine trees and stuff.
It's amazing.
You can see.
Everyone's in like. Well, we were pulling in, and everyone's in like gym stuff, and I said, God, everyone must be coming for like a run or something. Cause everyone's in the gym stuff, and then I was like, I'm not going for a run. And I haven't got gym stuff on, so it could just be that it's still a good thing to wear.
That's it. But we're gonna, just have a little bite to eat and a coffee because we are starving.
But there's lots of
and then go and explore.
Dotted around.
Yeah, so looks unreal. Yeah, first time in Anglesey, so yeah, loving it. Oh, yeah, they are.
See?
They are running. So what we've gone for breakfast?
Porridge.
With someone's alarm.
Acacia honey?
Acacia. No, it's not actually this one. That's at home.
Oh, honey,
Honey.
raisins and banana,
That's it.
made with oat milk.
A coffee. It's on this little bench. There's the van. Yeah, so it's having something to eat and then we're going to go and explore a bit. So we've just checked because we weren't sure what to do about paying for parking. And it says pay at exit, so we haven't got a clue how much it's going to cost, have we?
100%.
And that'll probably bankrupt us when we leave, but yes, we'll let you know how much that's cost us. You can sort of see the car park behind us, a massive car park, and you are right on the beach, just following this trail now around to the beach. But it's absolutely beautiful. It just feels so good to be back by the coast, doesn't it?
Been a long time.
No, we were saying on the way here, we've had the van 4 weeks now.
Yeah.
We don't feel like we've ever travelled this much ever. There we go. Pixie's Places.
Just
yeah,
Casa Bin.
really grateful to be able to do it, aren't we? It's amazing. Yeah. Cheers, Barnes. Banging, isn't it? Looks like a lot of these trees have been sort of chopped down. Oh, a nice trip.
Right.
Nice and warm as well, isn't it?
Coaches. Coaches.
Coaches, if they can get down, I'm sure we could have got down here in the van. Barnes just loves it, doesn't he? Visit places like this. We've just been on a nice walk down the beach and
Alex
you can't
just
come
said
here
he
and
wants
not
to-
get in that.
Alex isn't a massive fan of the sea. I will get in any sea at any point of the year. Alex has just said, so I'm going to make sure that we've recorded it. What did you just say?
What?
What did you just say?
I'm gonna get in.
You got to get in? He's
Yeah, I'm going to get in. I am.
You said it now.
We're going to go and, yeah, I mean, we didn't really know what to expect here, but it is just a beach, really, so we might as well
But it's really flat.
make the most of it. And, I mean, look at the water. It's like, we have got a paddleboard,
I think it says,
but it's perfect for the paddleboarding.
on the
yeah.
signs, it says it's a
Blue flag
It's meant to be
beach.
really safe for swimming. But
Oh,
I could
right.
be wrong about that, so I'll have to find out. But
Right,
I'm
okay.
pretty sure it's something about
I mean, it's just perfect. So yeah, we're gonna go get some stuff from the van, swim shorts, a couple of towels, come back and just have a few hours on the beach, I think. Make the most of it. Just spotted this on the way back to the van. So looking like the most we should pay for today is £7. That's unless we succumb to that a bit later on. Might end up spending a bit more, but not too bad. £7 for a day parking, can't complain. So we've got the paddleboard. We've just been talking about how Joe looks like the
lady from Jurassic
yeah.
Park.
That's it.
Do you know when they first see the what are the ones with the long necks called? The one-
Giraffes.
No. I'm gonna try and get a photo. Hang on.
Yeah, it's off to hunt down a couple of pterodactyls at Newborough Beach.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a hard life for them, isn't it? Did you see what she just did? Barney walked up to me and she went, scary dogs. Scary dog privileges.
The joys of having a dog on the beach. Good boy. We've just got here. Barney. What are you digging for, mate?
Oh my god.
We did say he loves a stick. I think that one's a bit big, mate.
Look what you've done, Barnes. Sanding all the crevices.
Just spent about a good 5 minutes getting that ready with all these pebbles. Time to get that ready. Let's go. The paddleboard's up. Ready to go in. Got the eye dry, so going to try and get a bit of footage. You can see we're right on the forest bit there and then right on the beach. Perfect little spot. So yeah,
hopefully get some footage of Joe capsizing off the paddleboard. It's that again.
Luckily, like, it's a really quiet beach, so if I do make a massive tit of myself, no one's
Well,
going to
there's a few people. There's not many people in the sea, but there's quite a few people here who could like. I'm sure we'll all be watching. No pressure.
As Joe head for the water, I lay on the golden sand and watched on as she tried to master the art of standing up on this bad boy. I got Joe the paddleboard as a Christmas present, as she loves anything to do with the ocean, so it's so good to see her finally on it now the van is complete and on the road. Another day, another stick. If there is one thing this dog loves, it is a stick. Sticks for life, Barnes. Bonnie. If anyone's looking for a good water sport that isn't too extreme, then paddleboarding is definitely something we'd recommend, and it is actually a bit harder than it looks.
Alex is just out on the paddleboard, so me and Barney are just sitting having a little cuddle on the sand. I'm really hoping he falls in, to be honest. He just was about to go in his top because he said he was too cold, and I said, no, take it off. Bless him.
That was nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, beautiful.
That's it. Lovely.
Leave no trace.
Yeah. Everything gone.
A
Few empty cans. Yeah, I know. Some people are just sad, aren't they?
Yeah.
To be honest, because I mean, we were at Black Rock Sands last week. It's great because you can take the van on. There was loads of rubbish, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Little bits of plastic, so we always try and pick up where we can. Absolutely unreal beach. Stood up on the paddleboard.
I was praying you were going to fall in, to be honest.
Thank you. I was surprised I didn't, to be honest. Yeah, but yeah, I'd imagine this gets pretty busy in the summer.
If you wanted to be away from it all, you could just carry on walking.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like down there people aren't.
Yeah.
Because it's closer to the car park.
Yeah.
Including us.
Yeah, that's it. But no, we definitely recommend. So we're going to
Probably in my top 3 so far.
top 3
Yeah.
beaches.
Yeah. Munt.
Munt.
That little it's won awards, hasn't it? That
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
And
yeah,
then
The one last week.
Teacock.
Yeah, the Teacock Inn. Amazing little pub in Morphin Neffin.
Yeah. The
For those of
that Sands was really nice, but it was a bit too windy.
Yeah.
And me and my sister-in-law Zoe went out on the paddleboard together, and we hadn't really took into consideration the direction of the wind, and it was going out towards sea, and we probably were on the paddleboard all of 5 seconds. We turned around and we were so far out in the water because the wind had just carried us.
Me and my brother were praying to the gods that it had taken, and me and him could just go away in the sunset in the van together and have a happy life.
Yeah. There's a video of you and James of recording, and you can hear James in the background go, I'm going to have to call the Coast Guard. Sorry.
Shut up, Barnes, he's bigger than you. Alright, so get a cuppa on.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Now, the more you watch our videos, the more you'll realise that our life literally revolves around food. So we made the short walk back from the beach to the van so we could make some lunch and relax after what had been an ever so stressful morning. There we go. Lovely. If you haven't got yourself one of those little toasty makers for the gas hob, then get to know, because they are banging. Perfect.
Going in. What a little spot. We've also got all of these barbecue points throughout. There's loads scattered around. They're actually using one now, which is great. I'm guessing obviously with all of the forest and that kind of stuff, they're a little bit more wary about people having barbecues on the beach and that kind of thing, but facilities are brilliant. Facilities are really, really good. there's one thing that we have learnt about van life so far, it is that you get very used to using public toilets. Right, so we've eaten and we've made the decision that we're going to head straight for the campsite now. This is a recommendation of somebody on TikTok, wasn't it?
Yep. So was this? This was a recommendation as well.
Yeah, both were, yeah. So we are going to pack up and then make our way about 40 minutes from here to the campsite, and we'll give you a proper look around the van and the campsite when we get there. So see you there.
We set off from the sandy dunes of Newborough Forest and made the 40-minute drive to the northern coast of Anglesey, where we had our campsite set for the evening. Whilst we have a full off-grid power setup in the van, the one thing we don't currently have is a shower, so we are having to rely on campsites a little bit more than we'd like to. The scenery in Anglesey is honestly something else, so this drive is absolutely beautiful. By the time we arrived, we were both a little bit tired, to be honest, so we just relaxed, had some good food and got a good night's sleep.
Morning. So it's day 2. We ended up, we didn't really record much yesterday afternoon. We arrived at the campsite. We're currently at a campsite called Nant Bychan, I think, on the north coast of Anglesey. Just got up and had a shower, but the views have definitely been worth it. The weather isn't not as good as we've had it, but still can't complain. Showers are okay. It's 20p a shower, which you can't complain at. So let's go see if the Queen is up. As you can see, that was our spot last night. Only a small campsite. We paid 36 quid for one night with electric hookup, which, to be honest, we haven't even plugged in, so we definitely didn't need it, but what a setting. Right, let's go and see Your Highness. There she is. Morning. Morning. Hello, how'd you sleep? It's not a bad view to wake up to, is it? No. And would you like a coffee? There we go. Just thought we'd give you a little look around the campsite, because I think that's generally going to be a bit of the idea of this channel. Over the summer, for some of you, we sort of created a TikTok account when we first started the van conversion, and that's kind of got us into the whole content side of things. So some of you may have seen some of our content on TikTok, but from a YouTube perspective, we'll just be trying to show you some cool places around the UK. We'll generally be staying on campsites, so we will try and give you, you know, some information about where we stay, that kind of stuff. This spot here, more for biking, was recommended to us by somebody on TikTok. I would recommend it. I think we're not really into the massive campsites. You know, we like them to be quite small. Right on the coast is what we like. And this ticks all the boxes, so we'll give you a bit of a look around now. So there's Lenny. Joe's in there now. This is the site, and as you can see, I mean, we're probably about 100 metres off this. You can get right down onto the rocks here, which is great. Barney loving it. I think you get the sunrise here as opposed to the sunset, but we didn't see. Here he is. You pick your places, didn't you, mate? Poo with a view. Yeah. There are some blokes fishing. So I believe this is effectively the coastal path here. You can follow it through there. We were told yesterday, I think a 40-minute walk in that direction gets you to a bit of a beach and a cove, and then about a 10-minute walk in that direction gets you to another little cove as well. But Beautiful scenery. We did try and get down on these rocks a little bit yesterday to see if we could do any fishing, but we really struggled to get near enough to the water. And I am not the most experienced fisherman at all, so I would have just been getting my line caught on rocks and seaweed and all that kind of stuff. So we didn't bother. But absolutely stunning views as far as a coastal campsite goes. Yeah, I mean, what more can you want? There's so many we've got on our list of places that we want to visit. And each one we get to just blows our mind how these places even exist, and the fact that, you know, as long as you've got a tent or a camper van, you can stay here for, I think without electric hookup was 25 quid. So we'll be posting as many videos on here as we can, but if anybody has got any campsites that they would recommend, anything with a sea view, anything like that, feel free to drop them in the comments, because we are desperate to just get everywhere we can in the UK. There's so many places we want to go to, and some of the recommendations we've had have been insane. So any recommendations, drop them in the comments. So we're just coming up to the facilities now. Facilities have been alright, to be fair. That's your toilet and shower block that you can see there. A little bit dated, but to be fair, really clean. I went for a shower about 6 o'clock this morning and it was in there cleaning them then. They are unisex toilets and showers, not a problem for us, but it might be for some people. Showers were 20p for a shower, lasted about 5 minutes. Pretty warm. The showers were actually a bit cold this morning though, in terms of when you're drying yourself off, but I just think it's the time of year. All of your bins here, grey water emptying point, chemical disposal point, drinking water, and then they do have taps dotted around all of the pitches. We've got a tap on our pitch. So in terms of facilities, everything you need. There was like a washing up area in there as well. So yeah, it's got everything you want really. Just found these on the floor. Have one guess as to whose they are. Let's go see. Missing something.
What? Where was that?
On the grass.
Do you know what you did as well?
What?
You left the shower gel in the shower.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Alright, I'm as bad as that.
On the grass? Where?
On the grass, just up there. What's going on here?
I'm doing my video.
What's all this?
Can you carry on walking?
Oh, these had no.
Can you go for like 5 more minutes?
Well, it's easier, don't it?
Go on, please.
So we are just packing up. Because whilst this is stunning, there isn't a great deal to do here. You can get down onto the rocks a little bit down there, but
Well, we didn't
that's about
actually
it, isn't it?
explore as much as we normally would. I think we were quite tired yesterday.
Yeah.
We normally go for like a big walk, but we've been to the beach all day. Really,
Yeah.
So.
So we're now going to a similar place where we went yesterday, to a place called Cable Bay, which is something Tricastful Bay or something. That's the official name, but we've given up on these French. Bloody hell, where are we? On these Welsh names, because it's just not a clue. So we're going to Cable Bay, check that out. Hopefully get the paddleboard out again. A little bit cooler than yesterday, but the shorts are still on.
The paddleboard down there.
Oh yeah, I'll show you now. Hold on. So they obviously know something we don't, because we were going down there yesterday and that was a death trap trying to get to the water. So yeah, I think we're going to make our way back where we were yesterday.
I'm really going to mind too much.
How are you getting out? Yeah, not for me. So right, we'll see you on the road.
You're right there, Al.
The toilet's easier.
Empty the toilet's easier. Alex is awful. Awful. He's got such a sensitive gag reflex, and bins.
Oh, I've got water on the floor.
Have you?
Yeah, dirty water. Joe, I need your help.
What?
I need your help.
Okay.
Bad.
Alright, okay, come in. This is what happens when. Oh, ow!
What?
Oh, it's got egg in it and everything. Oh.
This is why I married her. God, that is disgusting. It's not. There's no pink jobs in this van.
Yes, there is.
There aren't. So. Have you actually? Oh man. Horrible. I honestly find cleaning the toilet, at least the toilet has that chemical in that makes it smell nice, like it smells like Zaflora. That just smells like last night's dinner and breakfast.
Well, the colour of it was like puree.
It's horrible. Yeah. So there you go, one of the realities of van life for you. Getting last night's dinner all over your floor the next morning. Right, we'll get this sorted, then we'll go. It's alright, isn't it? Yeah, check this. So this is the beach that we were recommended by somebody on TikTok. Can't really see it too much from there, to be fair, but we've just driven past it. It's lovely, a lovely little cove. See people walking that way, so we're right on the coastal path as well. So probably just chill out here for a little bit today, see what we can make of it. I reckon this way. Follow that little trail. What do you live in there? That is like the dream, isn't it? That's the absolute dream. Sea views every day. Yeah. Worst places to walk the dog in the morning, isn't there? Wow. It's nice, but it's a bit chilly. Maybe we shouldn't all be shorts. Woo! That wind! So for anyone looking for a nice beach, this is stunning. Really, really nice. It's really quiet today. Just a couple of people walking. What a place. I mean, you wouldn't even, we could have very easily just drove past this. You obviously know the sea's there, but you know, you wouldn't have known that this little beach was here from the road. So absolute little spoiler. We'll definitely make a note of this for whenever we're back up this way, because it'll be great for a beach day if the weather's nice. It's just a bit cold, that wind's a bit chilly. Joe's dressed appropriately. Yeah, I'm a bit cold. Barney's loving life. Probably. Yeah, oh there. Yeah, we had a guy message us on our TikTok yesterday showing us a video of round by that beach in Newborough that we were. He'd been out on a kayak and had dolphins swimming right up to his kayak. It's just absolute dreams. Yeah, banging. So here's a fact for you.
Oh.
I've just googled and this, we had a look online. Someone recommended this to us as Cable Bay.
Yes.
And apparently it's named Cable Bay after a cable from 1902 that used to stretch from here linking to Ireland and America. There you have it. It's a long cable. Almost as long as a cable's Barney's been dropping all morning on my video. Yeah. So if anybody knows anything else about that, let us know, because we love a fact. So we do. We love a fact. Fact of the day. She's been stood there for about 5 minutes, and I don't know whether she's just bracing herself to go in or whether she's just been having a wee to warm herself up. Go on, girl. We've all been there. Not going in, Barney. Literally ran off screen. You're going to go in?
Yeah.
Because you said on the video yesterday you go in the water, any time.
I can happily go get my
No wetsuits allowed. Because you love the water and you're happy to go in the water. Okay, so get your swimming costume ready and that's it. You don't need a towel either. Really cold, so we've come back. I'm going to put some trousers on. You've got a cuppa on the go.
I wasn't really cold.
Yeah.
I dressed appropriately.
Yeah, I'm going to get your thermals on. Have a cuppa. Then we're going to go back out. I'm going to get the rod out, I think. reckon, Joe? Can I catch anything?
No, probably a cold.
Been fishing about 4 times this year and I haven't caught a single fish. So yeah, we're gonna have another go today. Looks like you might be able to get on some of the rocks a little bit out to the side, so we'll see how we get on. Why did I do that at the end of that video then?
What did you do?
What is it? See how we get on.
Come on now, cowboys.
Right.
You're so cool.
What is that about?
You're so cool.
Yeah.
That was recommended.
So this is Cable Bay. That one that we've
No, this has got a different name. This has.
This is the one we're recommending.
It begins with a P though. It isn't called Cable Bay on the maps.
Cable Bay is a nickname. It's not official.
Oh.
That's what we're at earlier.
Oh god. It's windy.
Sea view and fish and chips in what's this place called? Landfair Fecken.
Landfair Fecken.
Yeah, Landfair Fecken.
Landfair Fecken.
So,
Looks buzzing to be fair.
yeah. Nice.
Yeah, it looks good.
Where's the chippy?
2 seconds.
Fish and chip secured. So we're currently sat in an Aldi car park in Conway, I think it's called. Yeah. Just really struggled to find anywhere to park the van, didn't we, there?
It was really narrow.
Yeah, it's like in the castle. I don't actually think we got... Did we get any videos?
Yeah.
We got some videos, you'll say. But so we're going to end the vlog there. We're going to eat this, chill out for a bit, and then head home. So if you've made it,
the football.
yeah, if you've made it this far,
Well done.
well done. Yeah,
You're obviously related to us.
yeah, and we will see you next week. We're away again next week in. We don't actually know yet, but bank holiday next weekend. So see you then. See you later.